As you know that I'm not the smartest person. I have some bills to pay soon, so it's gonna help out a lot. It helps me a lot.
That's
so
not
thank
the
you
answer.
as well.
That's not the answer I was looking for. What food are you gonna buy with it?
Oh, I have a fat burger around the corner. A fat burger, Johan, is legit.
What about Five Guys?
It's a little further away.
So what? It's freaking good, man.
That's true, but fat burger is really good as well. Next time you're here, because you let me host this tournament on my stream, I'm gonna invite you to some fat burger. We go.
It's the last thing I need.
All right, guys, welcome to our final game of the HerO.com Invitational. I think Johan has summed up the tournament very well. It was a lot of fun. We saw a lot of great StarCraft games, and I truly hope that we will have another tournament like this in the, I would say, far future or near future or somewhere in between. Either way, right now it's just time to sit back, relax, and watch one of these awesome Protoss players win the HerO.com Invitational. We have Game 7. That's everything I wished for earlier today. Over here on the top side of the map, we have our blue Protoss. He was almost down and out, but like we said before, if anyone has what it takes to come back in the series, it is Liquid HerO. Epic music over here. Reminds me of Space Mountain in Paris. Have you ever been there? I'm sure you have, right?
No.
You've never been to Space Mountain in Disneyland?
What? I haven't been to Disneyland, man.
You're from...
You make fun of me because I want to see Batman in the theater and you go to Disneyland? How old are you, man? What the fuck?
Hey, well, I was young when I went, but Space Mountain in Paris is awesome. You're missing out. And they play like
next
this
time we can
music.
go together if you want, and we can put some bunny ears on our heads and be the sickest creeps in Disneyland.
That sounds amazing. Pictures will follow, guys. Well, I just pictured this. This would be sick. We can buy one of those big sticky lollipops as well. You know, like these apples that are like covered in maple syrup or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want some cotton candy, man. You're making me hungry. What the hell? First we talk about Five Guys, then cotton candy.
Alright, and of course over here on the south side of Heavy Rain we got the amazing Protoss, who has a lot of second place finishes to his name, but even more first place victories. Are we going to see another one? Or is the Kong line really chasing after him? He is, of course, MC.
2+2 on their guesses for both players. About the exact same timing on the cybernetics core. MC made his a little bit earlier, and he's gonna go for a scout. We'll see how this develops. How do you think? MC's second gateway? Actually, he starts the Zealot, so no second gateway. Unless he cancels the Zealot and then starts the second gateway, which kind of defeats the purpose. But
I think right now it is so hard to predict anything because there are so many mind games being played throughout the entire Best of 7 series. Both players have busted out crazy threats. We've seen DTs from either side. We've seen Oracles from either side. We've seen 3-gate openings from the Blink Stalker players, or at least a lot of aggression. In Game 7 in the PvP series, it's truly up in the air what is going to happen. You can neglect all other factors.
I do apologize for everybody watching the VOD for my observing. I just misclicked right next to the probe and clicked on the unbuildable plate and then Ctrl+F. Yes, we did follow that unbuildable plate. Not moving for a second.
Did it move?
No. And actually that Zealot of HerO, I'm a little bit surprised he's sending it across the map, right? Oh yeah, I guess he wants to get the Stargate very quickly, so he wanted to know exactly what he's up against, and most of all, if there is any aggression, because you see, he skipped, no, he made Mothership Core, he's sending it across, I'm surprised, he's still sending the Mothership Core across the map.
I mean, it will be able to get great scouting done, and it might be able to get 2 or 3 pros, but
this is not about the scouting at this point, this is about being able to defend, and also the capability that he has to do any damage across the map. He's not going to do any damage. He's possibly going to have to recall. He could lose the Mothership Core without even using a time warp. Remember, this is 100 energy now. Oh, some missed micro by HerO here for a second, but MC is going to have to pull back. He lost all of his shields on his Stalker, and actually, that Mothership Core! No! It dies. What the hell, man? How did this happen here? He could have gotten away. He came back to fight the Stalker. He's like, no, I'm not running away from you. Not again, not making school.
It is bad, but looking at the bright side, when he rebuilds it, at least he has more energy than if he would have recalled it. I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, he could have just left, like through the left, like gone towards the left side. Like he came back to fight the Stalker. I think he could escape.
The worst thing for HerO is, during all this, and he still has absolutely no idea how MC is opening.
And by the way, this is the first time that we have the roles reversed. MC's been the one opening Stargate almost every single time. HerO was going for Blink. And for the last game, they finally exchange. They want to show each other that who's the better guy at each other's strategy, basically. And HerO going for the Oracle here. Upon seeing the Stalkers, possibly, the Gateways and the Blink, you think he gets the Void Race like MC?
MC's mineral line is kind of exposed over here. The Stalkers are out of position. MC did not know about this target either. This Oracle should get 5-6 probes, maybe?
Say hello to my little guns. Actually, this is more of a beam. Actually, 6 kills. 7.
7, wow.
And it sees everything. Oh, actually, no, not the Twilight. Seeing the Twilight here will be very important, obviously. Like, you don't really care about a Robo. You're like, Robo, I'm safe. But Blink is another story. And HerO starts his own Blink quite later than his opponent. He's keeping detection.
Yeah.
And with the probe count that he has, the Walker leads, I think he's in a nice position, but nothing's sealed just yet. And Blink's gonna finish in a second.
The thing is though, like, can MC really be aggressive, Johan? He needs to leave quite a few units at home, or the Mothership Core, because that Oracle is still alive, and that's so important by HerO that he kept his Oracle alive, because now it forces MC to always worry about it.
I think he will be aggressive and just leave the Mothership Core back at home. And by the way, I'm surprised that HerO didn't try more to scout the Twilight of his opponent, or to see exactly what tech he was on, because maybe he's anticipating the Twilight. Like, he saw the amount of Stalkers, he saw 3 gates, he's like, this can only be a Twilight. And you see the way he's walled off his ramp as well. He's trying to make sure no DTs can get in there. He's going to hallucinate an Oracle, which he's going to send across the map.
He might actually be able to pull out a few units out of position. Even though this one Oracle is going to fly into a bunch of Stalkers, but HerO is on top of it. HerO is playing pretty damn well so far in this game. He opened up pretty ballsy with a little bit of risk, but it all worked out for him in the long run. His expand is a little bit quicker. He's still up 2 workers.
He's going to see the Twilight now. He knows for sure. Yeah, he had seen the Blink Stalkers, so he knows about the possibilities here. He knows that MC could go into charge. He could throw down a Robo Bay with the Robo he already has. He knows that this is still a very open game. He saw the Walker count too. He saw that that base was still pretty well saturated, and he knows that his opponent is going to go into an expansion. So PvP, Expo versus Expo, you're going to boost out a lot of probes, at least for the time being, until your natural is quite well saturated. And you don't necessarily take the gases all that early unless you know that you're going to be safe later, which sometimes, if you take the gases very early and you saturate them and your opponent does a 2-base timing, you're going to die. And believe me, I've lost a trillion games like this. So both players are going to have to be careful and to keep up with the scouting to make sure they don't get surprised.
MC lost his Observer over there in the main base from HerO. That's a really nice little pickup for HerO, because if MC wants to rebuild it, that's a little bit of gas again. That also means that the Immortal count is being slowed down a little bit, and above all, MC is going to be quite blind from this point on. He doesn't, actually he has 3 sentries. Okay, wow, MC has an overwhelming amount of sentries compared to HerO. I find that kind of surprising.
Yeah, those sentries are going to be very important to send in the hallucinations and get the information. Oh, that Oracle, using some revelation on those units. And wait, does HerO see that no gases are being taken right now? I cannot, you can see one of the gases. This is the big and important information. You see HerO, he took both of his gases on his Expo. If MC was to do a 2-base timing, he would have a lot more army supply by the time he reaches his opponent's base. But right now, he's still HerO in the supply lead because of all the skills he got on his Oracle early on. And HerO's going to be the one looking to apply some pressure here, by the way. With some Stalkers.
Probably just the 4-Stalker hit squad that he's so effective with. But MC has a couple of Stalkers in his main base as well. But maybe 4 Stalkers in one position and an Oracle in the other base. But it seems like HerO will have units in position, so he shouldn't. I mean MC, so he shouldn't take too much damage.
And this is the Robo Bay as well. I'm not sure if he had the time to click on it, but if he did, this is a big piece of information. Both players, they are playing this in the most standard way you can play PvP right now, which is they threw down the Forge, they threw down the Robo Bay. They're gonna take 2 Colossus. They're gonna keep their upgrades going into +2 after they get +1 attack, and possibly get a 3rd base from there, if everything's normal.
I think HerO's going to go for it over here, Johan. He's going to blink into the main base of MC with 4 Stalkers, but MC will be able to high-five him there with 4 Stalkers of his own. Yeah, and maybe even float an overcharge.
Definitely not going to be 2 passing ships in the night this time. Like 2 submarines.
So who came up with that? 2 passing ships
I'm
in the
not sure,
night?
but it was used, I think, even today again in GSL.
It sounds like something Artelsus might say.
Why?
Like if it was like Blanca and Ryu missing each other in the night, then I think it's a tasteless quote.
Yeah, HerO's not going for it. I like that he sent an hallucination in the main. You know, he saw the 4 Stalkers. He's like, well, this is not gonna work, so he doesn't go for the blink in the main. And there's a single Zealot of HerO actually sealing those rocks in the middle of the map. Look at that guy. He's the angry guy that got stuck before. He came back to life again. He resurrected. He's like, "Urgh."
Both rocks are actually extremely low in HP. I think HerO is setting up a trap over here.
Oh yeah, on both. No, he finished
he
it.
kills.
Wouldn't this be the sickest thing? And nobody would expect it too. Like he has an observer just right above. He waits with like 4 stalkers down there. Boom. MC is gonna go for the double hallucination scout. And charge was made earlier here by HerO. He's using his nice economic lead, which is not that huge by the way anymore. 50 probes to 47 in HerO's favor. 66 army supply to 67. So MC coming back on supply.
What?
MC
he started up charge, then he scouted. Or he started charge, then he cancelled, and then he scouted, and he started charge again. Kind of funky. Perhaps he needed to free up some resources for his one Colossus.
I think he was definitely thinking about the timing here for a moment, but I think he's just gonna go for the third base in the end. He has a probe there. Those 4 stalkers who can finally make themselves useful and sniped it. Possibly. And that one angry Zealot, man. He's actually gonna be sacrificed as a scout. As he's being left right now in front of MC's base. Boom.
Wow.
What's up now?
Life as a construction worker is pretty tough. You know,
like you
cutting down rocks. No, I don't. But Mr. Bitter tells me about it. Bitter used to be a construction worker.
Yeah. The only thing Bitter's ever constructed was his Lego when he was 5. And he even failed at that.
If he's watching, he's gonna kick your ass, you know that.
I love you, Bitter.
Good thing for you, Johan, he's probably not watching.
Dude, HerO is leaving his 4 stalkers there. I think he's waiting for an opportunity. A lot of players would have given up with those 4 stalkers by now. They would have just gone home. But he's leaving his observer there and the 4 stalkers. He's gonna keep on sending in hallucinations. And if MC moves across the map, which he is right now, those 4 stalkers, they're gonna blink into the main. HerO actually just selected them. This could do a lot of damage. And back at home, HerO has enough to defend any kind of attack from his opponents. He's gonna have the photon charge, the time warp ready. And he has an oracle as well, ready to go into the natural. But there is 3 stalkers and a photon there.
But how many times have we seen this, Johan? It seems like HerO is absolutely in control of this game. He is dictating the pace. He has so much map vision, and then somehow, some way, MC just wins. Once more, it looks like HerO is playing an excellent PvP. Yeah. He's setting up traps. He's doing almost everything right. But then somehow, some way, MC often wins.
Yeah, the oracle's gonna go into the natural now as HerO saw those units from the natural go into the main. He's trying to... Oh, he's putting it on hold position in the corner here. 110 energy, that's about 5,000 probes that will die here. And HerO's gonna go for the fight here. He sees that MC was probably not looking at his army for some time. Both time warps are really, really good. And MC's army is so scary. 105 army supply to 87. And no photon overcharge was used. Double time warp for HerO here.
Like the double time warp was good and ballsy, but he just didn't really have the units to follow up. And he couldn't really run through the time warp with MC. MC once more, it looks like with a terrifying army.
MC's quite far behind on walkers. He has to be careful. He's going to be pulling back. Feedback goes down on the mothership for MC. He retreats behind the front line of his units. The army supply right now 97 for MC, 69 for HerO. Both players losing supply very, very rapidly. Same Colossus count and same Immortal count. More Zealots getting there for MC. Blink up with his stalkers. And HerO's going to have to evacuate.
Wow, sick little blink there by MC as well on the high ground to snipe up that one Colossus. These 2 stalkers kind of trapped right now, but MC will be able to pick up this 3rd base. However, on the other side of the map, HerO is thinking aggressively, Johan, warped in a bunch of Zealots, and he might just trade the 3rd base for a 3rd base over here.
I don't think so. We have Zealots from MC headed down there. The upgrades +2 for both players right now. Somebody just remade his mothership core, HerO, and I think HerO should probably try to re-expand from there. It's like almost impossible to counter-attack and be successful from there. The Nexus is going to be saved, and we have a War Prism in position. We have actually 4 Zealots. HerO needs to move it away. This could be caught.
I think he's going to put it in the main again. That Oracle did fall to those stalkers that MC warped in.
How many kills did it get?
I think what you said, roughly 3,000.
20 probes were killed in total by HerO this game. 3 Zealots did not want to live any longer, as more Zealots were dropped in the main. Actually, man, those Zealots, they look pretty scary here for HerO. They're getting a whole bunch of kills. The Colossus are going to come back and defend.
The work account is heavily in favor of HerO. Unfortunately, HerO is not able to mine off 3 bases, so right now MC is still outmining him.
Yeah, if MC gives HerO too much time, don't you think HerO comes back here? And also look at the Archon count. 4 were made just now by HerO. MC has only 1.
Fantastic game, but I do think that MC should just go for it soon again, take down these rocks and march across the map, because I completely agree with what you said. If he gives HerO too much time, if he gives him too much respect, if he thinks there might be a void ray on the way, then this could backfire.
I have to say MC is still in a dominant position in my opinion. Look at his Colossus counts.
Yeah,
if there is no Tempest on the field, the Colossus reigns supreme. And in this case, mixing in some Immortals is going to be important, but HerO has neither. HerO, he has 1 Immortal and 5 Colossus, and he's up against 2 Immortals plus 7 Colossus. So all the odds are up against him right now, and he goes for the Dark Shrine. I think he realizes that MC doesn't have any or many cannons at his bases. Only 1 cannon is natural, actually. Some Dark Templars here, they've won worse games than this. Let's just say that.
Excellent point there, Johan, because even though Zealots in the main base did a lot of work, MC is moving out there once more. As you said, when there's no Tempest, Colossus do reign supreme. 8 against 6. I don't think we're going to see double Time Warp. I think we're going to see Time Warp and Photon Overcharge this time.
No, it's 100. So, well, I mean, for HerO does not have enough, but MC neither actually. So I think MC definitely a Time Warp, and HerO, it's going to be tricky. He has to make the right choice. I'm not even sure myself. I think Photon Overcharge might be a little bit better, so he can pull back behind his Nexus, let it take some damage, and then win the fight. 127 army supply for MC, 96 for HerO. He's going to get in there right away. Time Warp goes down.
I feel HerO needs a few more units. Even though he has a lot of Archons indeed to soak up the damage, the Mothership core is not going to fall just yet. Great, look at that positioning from HerO over here. This is a line of destruction. He's the gatekeeper, son. He is that bouncer at 3 AM and he had 2 drinks too many.
4 Zealots and a DT are being sent to the 3rd base of MC.
No
He's
detection.
out of position.
No detection.
And some Dark Templars are being warped in the domain. They're going to go straight for the Robo.
Oh, HerO, is he going to do this? There is one observer out on the map,
for a second Robo, but I'm sorry, this is not going to happen for now. He's going for the Nexus. HerO might be able to get the Nexus here.
Well, he might not get the Nexus, but he's going to get the Robos, Johan, and these DTs are going to buy so much time. He can unpower the Forge. No, yes!
Oh, wait, but he's not going to kill it, though. I can power it. Is one thing, yeah, no, MC is too close. MC has 1 Observer. If MC had no Observer now, I think he loses the game.
No, but he needs to keep the Observer towards the 3rd base. Sick play here by HerO. I can't believe that we're seeing this in Game 7. Johan, he's forcing MC to keep that 1 Observer that he has. MC, you need to warp in cannons. Why are you not warping in cannons?
He's not warping in any cannons right now. That Nexus is very low on hit points. 1 more Dark Templar will be warped in. Those DTs, 2 more near the Warp Prism. HerO picks them up. HerO's doing this so well right now. In the meantime, he's macroing. He's adding on gateways. This is ridiculous what we're seeing.
Yo, this is so freaking beautiful to watch if you are a Protoss player. Fantastic play. This 1 Dark Templar won't get this Nexus. And Warp Prism again.
6 hit points. MC has defended. Man, he has to basically stay till this Nexus. Like forever. He has to make a line of cannons near it if he does not want to lose it. And HerO's moving across the map. He's gonna try to get a Nexus snipe with a lot of Colossus maybe.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too overeager because MC's army is still terrifying.
Yeah. By the way, HerO?
Unbelievable.
He has more probes, so he's catching up on army supply right now. This is ridiculous what we are seeing here.
Man,
but
I love this.
MC has +3 attack upgrades. HerO does not. He did not even start it. He does have the money to start it and the gas, so I'm surprised he hasn't. Definitely a mistake here. MC, he even starts +1 armor behind this. He's made some cannons in his main. He's stabilized now. Some Zealots are being sent into his natural. Man, what a sick game.
Yeah, what a fantastic game for Game 7. Yo, and I think you said this once about a player, and I thought it was funny that he needs to take a chill pill. And I actually think that HerO kind of needs to take a chill pill right now because, yes, he's been doing a fantastic job, and this was awesome to watch. But he can still lose the fight. He can easily lose the fight. The army supply in favor of MC. Upgrades in favor of MC. HerO, you're doing fantastic, but you're also spreading yourself a little thin.
Yeah,
and if you lose your Colossus...
I'm surprised he wants to go for the fight. He has the 4th underway, he has the game in control.
Nexus... Yeah, that's risky, right?
He's in control of the game. Oh, that sounds almost as bad.
Oh, Nexus still alive, unbelievable. The big fight will finally go down over here. The massive upgrade advantage for MC. MC might be able to crush his army of HerO, Johan.
Oh my god, War of the Worlds.
I cannot believe this.
Mass Colossus versus Mass Colossus. One last Colossus might fall here by HerO. He's gonna barely escape with 6 of them. MC is on counter-attack mode right now. HerO will gain a nice lead. He did not
He
sit
needed
back.
a chill pill.
He did not do like me versus Mini Razor, man. He went for the attack, and in the end, this might cost him the game.
Upgrade so heavily in favor of MC. MC with 9 against 6 Colossus. What a ridiculously back and forth game. Now Zealot swarming this third base from HerO. HerO is going to have to abandon his fort. Oh, Stalkers will blink forward and snipe off a Colossus. Not before 2-die, but still, good pickup there. And suddenly, Johan, for all the amazing things that HerO did in the last 5 minutes, MC with a hammerlock on this game.
And it's his time to throw away the game here, or his lead, possibly. He's counter-attacking. He has a good surround on HerO's army. I think he might be able to do it here. 101 army supply to 48. HerO's trying to hold on here in the last game of this series, but MC just has too much.
Fantastic, fantastic play by both players. MC will be the champion of the HerO.com Invitational. And yes, some people might say the trolls left and right, but Johan, I just want to look at the bright side of that game. There's no better way to close out the tournament than this awesome game that we just saw on Heavy Rain.
That was pretty insane. Very, very back and forth, which usually in PvP, once you fall behind, it feels kind of hopeless. Like personally, once I'm a little bit behind, I'm like, oh god, I guess it's time to throw it on that Dark Shrine and hope for the best. But man, these guys, they really went at it, and in the end, very, very back and forth game, and MC gets the better end of it and is your HerO.com Invitational champion.